Hello everyone, and welcome to GroovySauce News, the place that rounds up all of the recent food news that I found throughout the week, as well as throws in a little bit of gaming and entertainment news if I happen to find anything that week as well. This week I got a bunch of food news and a bunch of video game news, so buckle up. Let's go and count down everything that I have for you this week. Okay, so first up we have KFC debuting the new Chizza. IHOP unveils the new meaty, cheesy, and crispy mega omelette. Lay's offers new sweet and spicy honey potato chips. Lay's also has new IHOP Rooty Tooty fresh and fruity potato chips. Chester's launches brand new ranch fries. Guy Fieri has a brand new line of sauces. Coca-Cola Spiced launches nationwide. Häagen-Dazs adds New York strawberry cheesecake and vanilla caramel pecan ice creams to their lineup. Ben & Jerry's has a new Marshmallow Sky ice cream, and Hostess has a new HoneyBun Donettes flavor. Moving on now to some gaming stories, with the new trailer for the game Kingsmakers that looks like the perfect combo of Braveheart and Back to the Future. There's also the new retro beat-em-up G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra that has a new trailer that looks like pure arcade heaven. There's also a new trailer for this game #Blood that genuinely looks like a cartoon come to life. There's also a Killer Clowns from Outer Space the game trailer that has dropped recently, and there's also a new trailer for the Dead by Daylight crossover with Iron Maiden that showcases Eddie, the band's mascot, in all sorts of brand new glorious grotesque forms. Okay, so let's go ahead and dig into these stories a bit deeper here. Starting off at brandeating.com is KFC with the brand new Chizza, which is just a combination of KFC's fried chicken and Pizza Hut's pizza, seeing as though that Yum Brands owns both Pizza Hut and KFC, and they're probably just saying, hey, you know what, we do both of these things just perfectly, let's bring it together in a fat boy's dream. And you know what? This is definitely enticing me as a fat boy at heart. It is kind of expensive. The price here, it says it's like $9.99 to $11.99, but, you know, it looks pretty incredible. I mean, you know, it's fried chicken and pizza. What's not to love here? I mean, you know it's going to taste delicious. Check it out if you're curious about this. I'm most definitely very curious. I know it's a novelty. I still want to check it out. The Chizza, it's at KFC right now. Next up from ChewBoom.com is IHOP adding their new meaty, cheesy, and crispy mega omelet to their menu. And just looking at this thing is making me super duper hungry. I love super big, dumb, juicy, meaty omelets like this. Whenever I'm making my own omelets, I'm always throwing as much breakfast sausage and bacon inside of this thing, and this looks exactly like that. Specifically, what's in this is diced ham, smoked sausage, hash browns, a 4-cheese blend, white cheese sauce, green peppers, onions, and topped with crispy hash brown shreds. This is also $14 though, so just keep that in mind. That does seem a little bit high if you ask me, but it does look pretty dang incredible. So yeah, check it out, the meaty, cheesy, and crispy mega omelet from IHOP. Next up from ChewBoom.com, we have Lay's launching their brand new sweet and spicy honey potato chips. That's just a fusion of sweet potato chips and spicy potato chips. Nothing else besides that. They're on store shelves right now, the new sweet and spicy honey potato chips from Lay's. Next up from the Impulsive Buy is Lay's again, this time with their IHOP Rooty Tooty fresh and fruity potato chips that are supposed to taste like strawberry-topped pancakes with syrup and bacon. And that sounds absolutely amazing. If they can get the strawberry to taste good with the chips there, that will really impress me. This does seem like something that is definitely a limited time item though, seeing that it is a brand tie-in with IHOP, so check them out while you can, the Lay's Rooty Tooty fresh and fruity potato chips. Next up from the Impulsive Buy is Chester's with their brand new ranch flavored fries. And you know what? I've had these already a couple of days ago. I saw them on the store shelves at my local Price Chopper. I was like, you know what? I love ranch flavored things. I gotta check these out. They were amazing. Just think like the puffy Cheetos that you get, which is just a little bit thinner. They're a lot like the hot version of their fries, but just with ranch on the outside. Amazing. Couldn't recommend them enough. Check them out, the Chester's ranch flavored fries. They should be on store shelves right now. Next up from Chew Boom, get excited all you frosted goatee Guy Fieri fans out there, because Guy Fieri has some new Flavortown sauces for your mouth hole. That's right, there are a bunch of them, starting off with his famous donkey sauce, the top secret sauce, honey mustard sauce, poppin' jalapeno sauce, kickin' chipotle sauce, smokin' hickory barbecue sauce, mop barbecue sauce, as well as Carolina style barbecue sauce and money honey barbecue sauce. These are going to be about $4 to $5 per bottle, so make sure that you check these out. They're coming out in March of this year. Next up from Brand Eating is Coca-Cola with their brand new Coca-Cola Spiced. It's said to have a burst of refreshing notes from raspberry and spiced flavors. There's a regular as well as a zero sugar variety. If you want to check it out, you can do so now because it's set to be rolling out nationwide. Next up from Brand Eating, we have Häagen-Dazs with two brand new flavors, the New York style strawberry cheesecake and the vanilla caramel pecan ice creams. Both of these sound pretty incredible. I'm particularly drawn to the New York strawberry cheesecake though, because I'm a sucker for strawberry cheesecake. Check them out. They should be on store shelves right now. Next up from Chew Boom is Ben & Jerry's with their brand new ice cream flavor, Marshmallow Sky, and it looks pretty visually intense with its electric blue color, and it has some pretty great ingredients in it as well. It's chocolate chip cookie dough, chocolate cookie dough, as well as a marshmallow ice cream base. So if you love any of those flavors, you should be really excited here. But there's one caveat here, it is a limited time flavor, so make sure that you check this one out while you can, the Marshmallow Sky ice cream flavor from Ben & Jerry's. Next up from Brand Eating, we have Hostess launching brand new HoneyBun Donettes that seems to be combining the flavors of honey buns and donuts into something that's just as incredible as honey buns or donuts are on their own. Now, I absolutely love donuts. My favorites are the chocolate frosted ones, so very, very interested in checking these out. They should be rolling out in March, so if you want to check them out, make sure that your eyes are on your donut shelves in March. Moving on now to some game news with the trailer for the game Kingsmakers that looks like it's blending movies like Time Cop and Back to the Future with movies like Braveheart and Gladiator, in that it takes you, a person from the modern day with modern day weapons and things like trucks, and then bringing you into a medieval world and using those same weapons against those medieval foes. And while I do have some ethical things here, because I don't like seeing, weapons from the modern sense in a fantasy world, but it just looks so incredible here, and it's third person. I absolutely love how it looks so far. I can't wait to see more. Check it out, Kingsmakers. You can find a link to that trailer in the description below. Next up, we have the new G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra trailer that looks absolutely fantastic, and it just pure arcade goodness here. Everything visually looks very high polished. There's some animation there in terms of cutscenes. It looks incredible. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I'm an arcade classic beat 'em up freak, so this is just incredible news. Check it out. The link to the trailer is in the description below. Next up, following in the footsteps of games like Cuphead before it, is the game #Blood with their brand new trailer, showing off its awesome blend of animation and gameplay. The animation also looks pretty dang incredible, unique, and highly polished. I love the gameplay itself as well. It looks like it's going to play a lot like games like Zelda or Castle Crashers. Also, the way that they blended the animation with the gameplay looks pretty dang awesome as it is right now. Hopefully the finished product is as good as what I'm seeing right here. Keep your fingers crossed because it looks pretty incredible as it is right now. Next up, we also got a trailer from Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the game, showing off a lot of the gameplay and finishers and whatnot. I absolutely love Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the movie, so very excited to play this one with a bunch of other fans of the movie. Make sure that you check out the trailer. You can find that in the links below. And last but certainly not least on the show today is the Dead by Daylight Iron Maiden collab that showcases Eddie, the band's mascot, in some pretty gnarly looking variations. So make sure that you check this one out, all of you Iron Maiden fans, all of you Dead by Daylight fans, and all of you horror fans, because it honestly looks pretty dang terrifying. Okay, everybody, that about does it for this week's show. I hope you found it entertaining as well as informative, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content from me. I don't always do food news type stuff like this. A lot of times I'm just doing fast food reviews, video game gameplay, and that sort of stuff, so make sure that you are subscribed if you'd like to see a mixed bag of content right here on GroovySauce. And with that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.